Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Is that so gay? Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my very first vlog. Don't laugh at me. Okay, I'm on the way to Pure Skin Aesthetics to vlog my lip injection experience. First thing I do want to say is like a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not promoting people to get their lips done to feel beautiful or think that they need to get their lips done. It's more of a supplemental video to provide information if you are someone that has been thinking to get their lips done and just have a bunch of questions that you can't really find on the internet or it'll just take too long. First thing I want to say about lip injections is the actual chemical that they inject into you. It's called hyaluronic acid. Right now there are two popular brands of hyaluronic acid, which is Restylane and Juvaderm. For those of you that don't know what hyaluronic acid is, it's in the most general and broadest sense, it's a chemical that attracts water molecules, therefore making your lips more plump. The first time that I got my lips done, I got Restylane at a place called Flawless Laser Center in Burbank, California, and I didn't do enough research. I didn't have the questions I needed to ask her. I ended up getting Restylane, but I didn't know that Restylane is better used for if you really want to line your lips and not more of a plumping effect. It's more for lining and defining your lips. And with Restylane, I swelled up like crazy for 2 weeks and I felt like it was gone within a month. So I got back into the DC metropolitan area and I was unhappy. My lips were definitely bigger than when I started because I had no upper lip whatsoever, but I was not happy with the results. So I took about a month researching injectors in this area, and through Yelp I stumbled upon Pure Skin Aesthetics and I found that Kim had amazing reviews, and so I booked a consultation. And to the consultation you always want to bring a bunch of pictures, write down questions that you may have that you want to ask her. When you book a consultation, you can get them done right then and there, or you can wait to schedule it another day to see if that's something that you really want to do. Yeah, so when I found Kim, I did more research and I was more prepared. I know that I wanted to get Juvaderm instead of Restylane. So what I've read is that Juvaderm actually lasts longer than Restylane. It's more of a plumping effect. With Restylane, I actually felt the line of product like defining my lips. Like I could feel like a line in my lips. It was really weird. But Juvaderm made them more plump and it felt a lot better. So that was the background information. Now I want to tell you guys a little bit about what to expect for the process. You get numbed up with a topical cream. You look like you have rabies when she puts it on you. I forget how long you leave the topical cream on for. I believe it's about 1 minute, but once you're all numbed up, Kim wipes it off and she starts injecting. I personally am somebody that does not like to look at needles. I'm not scared of needles, but I don't want to look at them. It just like kind of freaks me out when I look at them, but when I know that it's there and then it's going to like inject me on my arm or whatever, it doesn't bother me if I'm closing my eyes. So I asked Kim to tell me when she was about to pull out the syringe, and I just told her that I want to not see the needle at all. So I just closed my eyes the whole entire time when she's injecting me. If you are somebody that is scared of needles, please eat something before you go to your appointment, because if you do not, you are more vulnerable to fainting at the sight of a needle so close to your face. So make sure that you eat something before you go to your appointment if you're planning on getting this done and you are someone that is queasy at the sight of needles. The pain while getting them done is not very bad. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 3. I think the pain more after is when you leave, because that is when kind of the topical cream effect kind of wear off. Am I lame? I am? Okay, so anyway, what to expect after getting them done. You are gonna look super crazy for at least 3 days. So schedule your appointment on a day where you can pretty much take like a mini vacation from work and whatever your social life obligations are for at least 3 days. Be prepared to ice them 24/7. This is what I do. I will literally ice them for 3 days straight to reduce the swelling. Do not do anything to make you sweat, get hot, because like taking a hot shower for at least a day and working out, because when you get hot, your blood vessels dilate, they get bigger, and that causes swelling in your lips. So don't do any kind of strenuous activity like going to the gym, and well, taking a hot shower is not a strenuous activity, but just getting hot, because that'll really increase the swelling that you'll already have on your lips after you get the procedure done. Also, be prepared to have your lips feel like a foreign object on your face for at least a month. It feels very weird because it's just something new. You're not used to feeling your lips being bigger, and just like everything else, when you get something done, it's an adjustment. So just be prepared to not really feel like they're your lips completely until at least a month. So I have a couple of questions that you guys asked me through Instagram that I want to answer. Let me just pull it up. How many syringes does she use per session? Kim specifically does not do half syringes. She only does she does full syringes. I do 1 syringe at a time when I get my lips done. I know a lot of people like to do half syringes because they don't want to do a lot. Unfortunately, Kim at Pure Skin Aesthetics doesn't offer that service. So if you do just want half a syringe, you're gonna have to do some research to find somebody that does do that. How long is the full procedure, and does she use nerve blockers or local anesthesia? So I would say the actual injection part, when Kim is pulling the needle in and out of my lips, is about like 20 minutes tops. It's quick, it's not long. Really what I take my time on is the consultation right before getting injected, because I want to take the time to really show her all of the pictures that I really like, and how I, realistic visuals of how I want my lips to look, and just really make sure that whoever is injecting me knows exactly what I want. So the consultation honestly takes more time than the actual injecting part. Did you find that bruising lasted very long? I personally did not bruise the last 2 times that I got it done by Kim, but I did bruise a lot when I got Restylane. And another thing that I want to mention is, these are my experiences and what I've seen when getting my lips done. That doesn't necessarily mean that you'll experience the same thing. You might experience one symptom more than the other symptom, because everybody's body and biochemistry is completely different than the next. So just, take this with a grain of salt. And if you're completely expecting what I feel during my experience, just like don't do that, because again, everyone is different. And yeah, I know that some people bruise a lot more easily than I do. I'm not someone that bruises very easily. With Restylane, I bruised a lot. Like I had purple spots, like one here and one here, but with Juvaderm, I didn't really bruise. Were your lips ever bumpy? So again, everybody's body is different. I did not get any bumps the first time I got Juvaderm. I did get bumps the second time I got Juvaderm. So it's not necessarily the injector's fault. It's just, again, a matter to do with your biochemistry. And bumps are just clumps of hyaluronic acid, I don't know, grouping together and just forming like little lumps on your lips. You don't want to kind of massage them out until at least 24 hours to make sure that the Juvaderm is set in place. But once 24 hours have passed, really take the time to massage the bumps and the clumps out, because if you don't do that, you're gonna have lumpy, clumpy lips, and it's not gonna be cute. So I found that the best method, since your lips are sore for at least a few days after you get injected, I wait at least a day or 2 days, and I'll take a hot shower, and I'll really take the time to massage out any kind of product that is built up together. And if, this has never happened to me, but if you cannot break up the product, go back to your injector. They do have something that they can inject your lips with to dissolve some of the product. So it's not the end of the world if you get some lumps. You can massage them out, or you can break up the product with going back to whoever you got your lips injected by. Questions about how long it lasts. I know that Restylane says that it lasts 2 to 6 months or 4 to 6 months, but mine lasted me less than a month, I swear. The Juvaderm is supposed to last 4 to 6 months, and I have found that Juvaderm actually does last 6 months. The last time I got my lips done is 4 months ago. And I've also found that when you overlap the times between getting them done, your lips overall last longer and are plump longer. So if you are somebody that has gotten their lips done and has waited the complete 6 months for them to completely dissolve and break down, and then you get them done again, they don't last as long. So if you overlap the sessions and don't wait completely until the product is completely out of your lips, it lasts way longer overall and in the long run. And I just remembered another thing. So also be prepared after you get them done to have very limited movement of your lips. You're not going to be able to do like a puckering, like a puckering motion, like using a straw or kissing your significant other or your dog or your cat or whatever that you want to kiss. You're not going to be able to pucker your lips for at least 72 hours. It's just, they're going to be too swollen and you're going to feel like you have limited movement. So don't get freaked out. I feel like people underestimate getting your lips done because it's such a non-invasive procedure, but just like any kind of procedure, there is downtime. I think it's kind of funny when people don't expect there to be any kind of downtime when you're altering something on your body. You can't just like get something done and be like, I'm 100% the same. Like, no, you just injected something into your body. Your body needs to get used to it. You need to get used to it. There's going to be some downtime, just like anything else. There's not as much downtime as other procedures. It's definitely a very quick healing process, but there is downtime. So don't just think that this is completely nothing or this is just like getting nothing done. It is something, so just really treat it like that. I think a lot of people mistake that. They just think that they can go back to doing whatever they're going to do, but you really need to take the time to kind of rest and take the time to really ice them for long periods of time so you can reduce the swelling and kind of heal more quickly. I think the most major thing that a lot of people miss is icing your lips. I will not take a Ziploc off my lips for like 3 days straight, I swear. Yeah, but we're here and we're gonna walk in soon, so luckily, Kim has agreed to let me film the whole process, which was super sweet of her. Kim is a registered nurse at a place called Pure Skin Aesthetics. It's located in Tysons Corner, Virginia, and I think that she's really awesome. She really takes the time to listen to what you want. She's a very good listener, and she's very gentle. She checks on you. She gives you a follow-up call, and I just know when I first met her, she made me feel 100% comfortable to the point where I had a consultation with her and I was like, all right, inject me, like right now. So she's very inviting, very sweet, very cute. And if you guys do go to her, please let her know that I referred you to her because she does have a referral program and I get points for that. And I would really appreciate it. So we're going to walk in very soon. What floor? I forgot. 360. Oh shit! I'm scared. Why did you just do that? Are you having fun? see she's with me. Okay, you can turn it off. Hi.
I'll be right with you.
No problem. I know we're like really early.
Oh. Well, thank you so
No
much.
problem. Yeah, you can start recording.
Hello, by the way.
Hello.
Oh, this is
Jay, my boyfriend.
Hi, I'm Kim. So how did everything go last time?
Good. I think I want to do a little bit more on my Cupid's bow.
Okay.
Because I feel like that left, and I might just do a half syringe, even though you do full syringes at home.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to put the other half somewhere else?
Where?
Sit on the edge of the bed for you.
Well, I don't, cause here, so the last time you did it, like I loved it. Let me show you.
And we did it in August.
Yeah. So this is the last time that you did it for me, so I just like really love that. I just feel like it's gotten more like flat, like this way. So focus
On the
center more to make it more rounded out.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the top lip. I feel like the top lip is pretty much perfect.
Okay.
I like really love it. So maybe just like a little, like, you know, like right here, not on the corners, because I want to be more rounded than flat.
Okay.
So yeah. So I don't know if that's gonna be a syringe worth.
It's not. If you really don't want to go a full syringe, go as full as you would with a full syringe. We can use the other half, maybe in the front of your cheek right here.
You think?
So, so you've got a flattening in. I promise it'll be very subtle still. So you've got a flattening going on in your cheek here. So as we get older, we lose volume in our cheeks and things get kind of displaced. And by adding some volume into the front of your cheek here, it's going to help to pull the skin out and improve the appearance of the under eye area.
Okay.
So take away from some of the shadowing there.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I have hollowness here because I have dark circles, so that doesn't make it any better. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing the filler here will help to basically improve that. And I have some before and after pictures I can show you.
Oh yeah, I would definitely want to see that. So you think achieving the look that you did last time is not as like I would not need a syringe to achieve that?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
And it's only been 4 months.
I know.
So
I know, and I found that overlapping it has made it last longer too.
It does,
So like, 'cause I know that
still some filler in
first
there.
time that you did the Juvaderm and it got around 4 months, it was not like this. So
yeah.
And it's like my only window because I start GW's nursing program on Tuesday. So I have like 3 days and then like 15 months straight I'm just like gonna be in jail.
Yeah. It's gonna be worth it.
It will.
Did the front of her cheek, and you see how she has got kind of bags there.
Oh yeah.
And then she looks a little more rested there.
And she did like half a syringe of Juvaderm?
We did a full syringe.
Oh,
Just
okay.
we did half in each cheek, but it was a full syringe.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I see it. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
subtle. Well, can you show him not the video to show because he thinks that I'm probably gonna look
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna get you started with some numbing cream on your lips first, and I'm gonna wipe away the makeup.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I'll do the cheeks first.
Okay.
So sit on the edge of the bed. Have you taken anything with aspirin recently? Advil, ibuprofen, Aleve?
It's my favorite part.
This is your favorite part? When I look like I have rabies?
Yeah. In case I ever need to get you.
Well, I'm not embarrassed. So
This is just marking my area where I'm going to inject.
Okay.
So this kind of shows areas where it will help to show areas of asymmetry. And sets up my boundaries for injection. right in this area.
Okay.
So you see if we add more volume there, it just kind of pulls away from the,
Right,
the
right.
hollowness of the under eyes.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Are your lips feeling numb?
And my tongue.
Do you need a tissue?
Tissue? Am I drooling?
You're not.
Oh.
Do you have any idea like what you want to do when you get into nursing? Like what? Oh, you said training one-on-one. They assign you to a nurse on a unit and just you follow her schedule for 6 weeks. And it's a preceptorship that was offered through Nova. So we're going to start with the filtral columns first. You feel okay?
I really know.
A little bit? I'm doing okay? And we're just touching the top.
I really like the shape of the top. You're all done. And I have the ice. You doing okay? We'll keep icing. just got done getting my lips done by Kim. I decided I didn't want to do a full syringe in my lips because I just got it done 4 months ago and I know that I wanted it more focused towards the middle than the corners. So she asked me if I wanted it anywhere else, and she said that she could feel a little bit of my under eye. So we just did 0.6 of my lips and then 0.4, I guess so 0.2 on a little bit of the hollowness of my cheek. Okay, so I just got back home and my lips are super swollen. I look kind of crazy because Kim wiped the makeup off under my eyes and my cheeks are red. But they are really, really swollen. This is what they look like. I know that they look super crazy, but that's not what they're gonna look like in a minimum of 3 days. But I'm gonna ice a lot, 24/7 for the next 3 days, and they will look bomb. Right? Tell them to like and subscribe to my channel.
Like and subscribe, and my Instagram is JUU.
Bitch! Then go ahead, give yourself a shout out.
JUUULIANA.